Broadcasting live from the Albay PIO News Center, providing you the most exclusive news update from all over the province. This is News at 12. News at 12.
For the local scene, Albay plans seed distribution for resettlement communities. The provincial government of Albay is preparing to launch a vegetable seed distribution program aimed at strengthening food security in resettlement communities across the province. The initiative was discussed during a coordination meeting involving the Albay Provincial Agriculture Office and the Provincial Human Settlement Office. Under the program, beneficiary families will receive vegetable seeds including pechay, squash, eggplant, okra, upo, and yard-long beans. Officials say the project is designed to encourage backyard gardening, help reduce household food expenses, and improve access to fresh and nutritious food. The provincial government hopes the initiative will promote self-sufficiency and help build more resilient communities and Albay's resettlement areas. Moreover, Albay promotes sustainable beekeeping livelihoods. The Albay Veterinary Office has conducted a gender-responsive training on sustainable beekeeping to help create more livelihood opportunities for Albayanos. The activity brought together aspiring and experienced beekeepers, youth representatives, students, and bee farm owners at the Albay Farmers Bounty Village in Kamalig. Participants receive practical training on sustainable beekeeping methods, honey harvesting techniques, and the utilization of bee byproducts. Resource Speaker Roberto Diesta of the Albay Provincial Agriculture Office also shared strategies to improve honey production and develop value-added products from beekeeping activities. Officials said the program encourages the participation of both men and women in the industry while helping strengthen local livelihoods and support the growth of Albay's agricultural sector. Meanwhile, Albay continues health monitoring in evacuation centers. The Albay Provincial Health Office continues to conduct regular health assessments in evacuation centers to monitor the condition of families displaced by the ongoing unrest of Mayon volcano. Health personnel visited several evacuation sites to check on evacuees, assess their medical needs, and identify potential health concerns. The team also distributed face masks, drinking water, and needed medicines to help protect residents and address common illnesses in the evacuation centers. Officials say the health assessments are part of ongoing efforts to prevent disease outbreaks and ensure displaced families have access to essential healthcare services. The Provincial Health Office continues to coordinate with local government units and partner agencies to provide timely medical assistance and safeguard the welfare of communities affected by volcanic activity. In the national scene, police arrest 32, says 2.68 million pesos illegal fishing hole in Western Visayas. The Police Regional Office in Western Visayas arrested 32 individuals and confiscated illegal fishing equipment and catch worth 2.68 million pesos during operations from July 16 to 18. The operations were conducted in Iloilo, Aklan, Antique, and Guimaras, targeting illegal fishing activities to help protect the region's marine resources. Police urged the public to report illegal fishing activities, saying community cooperation is essential in safeguarding the country's oceans. Meanwhile, authorities also seized 241 firearms and explosives in Western Visayas from July 1 to 15 during 228 law enforcement operations that resulted in the arrest of 17 individuals. Meanwhile, authorities say 6.1 million pesos worth of smuggled cigarettes. Authorities confiscated about 6.1 million worth of suspected smuggled cigarettes during separate operations in Zamboanga City and Dapitan City. In Zamboanga City, police recovered 4.8 million pesos worth of smuggled cigarettes from an abandoned motorboat during a maritime patrol. The contraband was turned over to the Bureau of Customs while investigators continue to identify its owner. In Dapitan City, the Philippine Coast Guard says 1.3 million worth of smuggled cigarettes from a passenger bus during an inspection at the port before it boarded a roll-on roll-off vessel. Authorities said they will continue intensifying maritime operations to stop smuggling and other illegal activities in the region. In another story, Coast Guard rescues a relief vessel off Sulu. The Philippine Coast Guard successfully rescued a wooden-hulled vessel carrying relief goods after it suffered engine failure of Pandami Sulu. The distressed vessel ML Super Inn was transporting about 1,900 sacks of rice intended as relief assistance for the municipality of Pandami. The vessel's skipper dropped anchor to prevent it from drifting or running aground while waiting for help amid strong sea currents. The Coast Guard coordinated with another vessel to tow ML Super Inn safely to Pandami, ensuring the relief goods reach their destination. For the news outside the country, Venezuela earthquake death toll rises to 5,119. The death toll from last month's twin earthquakes in Venezuela has risen to 5,119 according to the country's National Assembly. Authorities said 6,740 people were injured, while more than 128,000 families have received assistance. Over 21,000 people are staying in temporary evacuation camps, and 18,000 remain without permanent homes. The earthquakes damaged 856 buildings, including 190 that collapsed, while officials have also recorded 1,350 aftershocks since the disaster. The magnitude 7.2 and 7.5 earthquakes struck Venezuela on June 24, causing widespread destruction across the country. Meanwhile, majority of Japanese back higher fees for foreign residents. A majority of Japanese respondents support the government's plan to significantly increase fees for residence applications and other immigration procedures for foreign nationals. A recent survey found that 56% support the proposal, while about 21% oppose it. The remaining respondents were undecided or did not give an opinion. Under the new law, fees for changing or renewing residence status will increase, while the fee for applying for permanent residency will rise from 10,000 yen to 200,000 yen. The Japanese government plans to implement the higher fees in October as part of its updated immigration policy. In a related story to our country, DND vows to defend Philippine maritime territory. The Department of National Defense has reaffirmed its commitment to defend the country's maritime territory and uphold the 2016 South China Sea arbitral ruling. The DND said the armed forces of the Philippines will continue deploying assets to protect the country's maritime zones and monitor illegal, coercive, and aggressive activities in the West Philippine Sea. The agency also stressed that it will not back down or give up any part of the country's territory while continuing to build a strong defense capability. The statement comes as the Philippines marked the 10th anniversary of the landmark 2016 arbitral ruling, which invalidated China's expansive claims in the South China Sea but continues to be rejected by Beijing. That ends our news break for today, July 21st, 2026. We'll be back tomorrow for more news updates. Thanks to our noon news break, LJ Lorejo and Ian Buvetre. And to the technical side, we have Richard Bobis. To our Provincial Information Office, OIC Marty Gonzalez, under the supervision of our Governor Noel E. Rosal, this has been your anchor, Anessa P. Thank you for subscribing. Albay in my heart.